Massive win tonight for our guys. I thought played with tremendous poise. Really difficult environment. This is a really good team, well coached, veteran players. They had a great crowd tonight. It was their senior night. I thought our guys got off to a great start on the defensive end and really were focused that way. And you knew that Utah State was going to make a run, and they did. Especially at the end, the beginning of the second half. And then I thought our guys really dug in and didn't let any of the frustration of the game get to them. And then how about Kendall Moore? We knew we needed somebody else to step up here, and man, he did that in a big time way. And a lot of good things tonight, but to come in here and find a way to get a win, to finish strong like we did in the last 4 minutes is just is massive.
Is it big? I mean this in the most respectful way possible, but I think Kendall likes kind of being that heel. Is it big having someone that kind of thrives off of the crowd and the talking?
He does, and he brings, I think, a defensive edge to us, and I thought he did a really good job on Ashworth, early in the game. Ashworth's a really good player, and he does. He brings a toughness, a competitiveness, an edge to us. And it was one of those games. It was a little frustrating. I thought we missed a lot of easy shots in the rim. At the rim, I'm sure they, weren't happy with their free throw shooting. That's how the game goes. You know what I mean? Sometimes. And I was really proud of too. A guy like David Roddy, when it wasn't going his way, the way he wanted, he was the calming presence in the huddle. Just, hey guys, that's the way that it goes sometimes, and let's come on, we got to keep fighting. We're right where we want to be. And then I thought he did a great job of trusting himself late to pass some of those balls out to Kendall, to his teammates, and knocked him down. And huge win.
Obviously, in one like this, and with how they play, winning, kind of the hustle type plays, the boards and things like that is huge. And you guys did it really well and completely dominated the glass. Second chance points, kept them off. How key is that here?
Huge. We talked about transition defense and rebounding, and we did those two things, I thought, really, really well here tonight. And then I thought we did a nice job of kind of taking them out of what they wanted to do. And then I thought our zone defense, too, in the second half was really, really good to us. So, again, these last two games, I think we've really won with our defense. And then late in the game, they were mixing up defenses. They were 1-3-1. They went to a box and one for the first time. We haven't seen that all year. I thought our guys did a great job of adjusting and attacking that late. And just a really good gutty win for the guys.
Yeah, you mentioned the defense. Back-to-back games, 55 allowed. Obviously, that's a good way to start when you're playing tight games. Did you guys, I guess, have any big talks on refocusing on that end, or is it just?
I don't know if it's refocusing. I think it's just a commitment, and understanding what we have to do. I think when you get to this point in the season, it's harder to score. Everybody knows what everybody does. These teams, there's no secrets. They try to take you out of what you do well. You're not going to score on plan A, and people get back on defense, and every possession's tough. And so I think that goes both ways, and I think our guys buy into that, and they know that that's what it's going to be this time of year.
Are you sensing some of that coming from just the experience that most of your roster has, that they've been in so many of those games that they realize you better do that or you're not going to win?
Yeah, we really talked, even before this game. That it's going to be March on Tuesday. It feels like it was just yesterday that we were here, and we fought really hard to be in this position. And we had a good year last year, but it didn't end the way we wanted. Now we're right back here again. And I know people make fun of me. I say it, to be in a position, but we fought hard for it, and we're right here. This is the moment, and these guys knew it, and they came out. What's up, Moot?
Yeah, that was good.
They came out and they understand, like you said, what these games are, and they're fighting so hard, and they're not going to let it slip away.
Have you seen kind of the intensity, focus, whatever you want to call it, ramp up even more in the last several weeks because of that?
I think there's some of that. I think there's just confidence too, understanding not to get rattled when things go up and down. And not that we did last year, but I just think there's a little bit more confidence right now with these guys of believing that they belong here right now and what they're supposed to do, and they believe they can go out and win this game today. And they knew how hard it was going to be, and they respect the heck out of their opponent, but they knew what they had to do, and they did it.
As a coach, are the kind of go in the locker room after a game like this type of moments like what you savor?
Yeah, they're such a great group of young men, and they're so fun to be around, and we enjoy each other so much, and I'm just so proud of them. They work so hard. They do everything we ask them to do. They're so together, and going in there and celebrating with a group like this, there's nothing like a road win, especially in a hostile environment like that. You guys know this is one of the toughest places to play that you'll find, so this one's really sweet.